Chat. Sorry, I tried to get rid of the comments, but I could not get rid of them. Unlucky. Honestly, hopefully it doesn't get too spooky once it starts getting towards the era where you can start commenting photos on TikTok. But I think we got some time until then. All right, though, let's roll.
D&D TikTok and beyond, and welcome to...
I gotta hear the very beginning.
Good afternoon, D&D TikTok and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm going to be using these metal cherry blossom dice that were sent in by a viewer.
Okay, we're good.
Thanks.
Those little
Let's get things started
loading
with our
dots are
roll for
pissing me
bread.
off.
5, rye. Though our slices of seeded Jewish rye worked untoasted last episode, I'm going to toast them today. It's always a risky
Yeah, you
decision
can comment
to choose
photos
not
on
to
TikTok.
invoke the toast bread cantrip, and I don't know, I feel something in the wind today. We've had an uncharacteristic amount of good sandwiches in a row, and I don't feel like taking my chances. Next up, let's roll for Maine.
Smart.
6, black bean burger. Got our black bean burger heated up, and we're going to add it to our sandwich. I think I'm going to cut it in half.
I mean, I've never had one of these.
I can position it.
I never had one of these. But you know what's one thing I can tell you? When I was a kid, my mom would sometimes make me eat veggie burgers because she was like, veggie burgers are better than meat, and meat's not good for you, blah, 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 blah. Surprisingly, within like 5 years, they made veggie burgers like in the early 2010s so much better than they were. They used to be horrendous, and then they became like not that bad. And I don't know what they are now. I wouldn't willingly get one, but like if you were forced to get one,
more evenly on the sandwich. So
if you like them now, I'm just saying you don't know the horrors that
good.
used to exist.
Next up, let's roll for cheese. 6, champagne cheddar. Got some of this nice champagne cheddar that we used last week. It's pretty tasty, not a bad roll. It's a creamy and mild cheese with a slight sweetness. We're starting off pretty okay today.
Oh, I haven't had one in years.
Next
I don't
up,
know if
let's
they're better
roll
now.
roughage.
I'm just saying, like,
4, pickled green beans.
I know
and
they got
9,
better
gold
when I was
dew.
like a
Apparently,
teenager.
the dice gods decided one type of bean was not enough for this sandwich, so we're going to add some green beans to our black bean burger. At least
Green
they're
bean sandwich
pickled,
is
and
certainly
a little
something.
bit of acidity won't hurt this sandwich. Gold dew peppers are a less spicy variety of peppadew peppers from South Africa. They are also pickled and a little sweet, so pretty consistent with our flavor profile so far. Now we just got to get through the last 2 rolls.
Huh.
All right, let's get wild with our wild magic roll. 4, candy canes. Unfortunately, this is not the first time this has happened. Look at that little guy. Do you think he knows the horrors he's about to unleash on me? Well, Merry Christmas to me, I guess. Let's do what we've got to do here.
The whole cane?
Found that the only possible way to not break my teeth when adding candy canes to a sandwich is to crush them up, so...
You realize the insanity of that sentence. I realize the only way that I can eat candy cane in my sandwich without breaking my teeth. Meaning that this has happened already before. This is a man that has had to live through the experience of eating candy cane sandwich and then improving it.
That's what we're doing. Yay. And now we're gonna let it
Holy
snow.
That's
Let
awful.
it snow all over our sandwich. And last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we
That
go.
looks horrible.
3, butterscotch pudding. Okay.
Why not?
So
Honestly.
we already have candy canes. So
what do we got? Green beans, black bean burger, cheese,
guess
candy cane, and
we're just gonna fully
butterscotch
send
pudding.
this thing.
Yep.
Ugh.
It might
Just
be good.
pretend
Hold
it's
on.
like-
No. Stop.
Mustard or I don't know, Chipotle sauce. I don't know. All right, let's get this one closed up. Get our toothpicks in to hold it together, and let's get it cut in half. And let's take a look at that cross section. Whew. There's a lot going on here, and a lot of it was tolerable until the end there. Let's give it a taste.
Dude, it looks like mustard, and it's not mustard.
The peppermint is very overpowering. It pretty much tastes like you brushed your teeth and then dove into a sandwich. On the plus side, that means I can't taste the butterscotch pudding, like, at all. I think that's a plus. The black bean burger being kind of soft.
Oh, he gagged. This has got to be a 0.
To have tasting like this. And both of the pickled vegetables are also kind of
Gag is a
mushy.
0.
Not really any crunch here except for the bread. It's not a fun one. 1.3 is about all I can give it, and I'm going to call it Candy Cane Pain. All right, Earl, here you go.
Honestly, I'm trying to think what would have been worse than that. Previous ones that got less than a 1.
Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great weekend.
I guess he didn't actually like throw up because I think he's almost thrown up. Okay, next.
Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm going to be using these green dice that contain the one ring that were sent in by a viewer. Thanks. Let's get started with our roll for bread.
Wait, someone in chat the other day said that there's a Lord of the Rings game that's being made that's like the style of like Hogwarts Legacy, which I also never played, but like, is that true? I randomly read some chatter the other day and I just popped in my head. Probably still in development. It's probably a while. Okay, let's roll.
1, none.
What?
Well, the ring does have a history of making things invisible.
How do you get none on?
Seems our bread is invisible today. Not the best start. Next up, let's roll for Maine. 3, reindeer pate. I brought this reindeer pate back with me from my recent trip to Iceland. As is common with lean meats, it is cut with pork. It is extremely unfortunate to roll this today when we have...
Wait, my man's got no bread, and he has to then use paste?
Of no bread. So I guess we're just going to take a couple scoops of our spread and put it on our plate. That'll be fun to deal with later. Next up, let's roll for our cheese. 1, no cheese. And once again, we are devoid of an ingredient. I'm beginning to think involving the Dark Lord in our sandwich making today was a mistake. All right, let's roll for roughage.
There's no way.
1, water chestnuts, and 11, none. This has got to be some kind of record for most ones in an episode so far. Jeez. I guess we're going to add these water chestnuts to our pile of pate. I very much dislike water chestnuts. I think they taste gross. They're definitely not helping here. All right, let's get wild with our wild magic roll.
You know, like mix them together like Colt.
1, the deck of many things.
This gotta be a bit. There's no way. Yo, Gareth, I think 13 months.
It's been over a year since we've rolled the deck of many things, and I can't help but think it's been storing up malice this entire time. Seems incredibly fitting that we'd roll it today, given what's happened so far this episode. It is full of mostly terrible things, but I've gotten lucky occasionally. Let's see what we get. Ruin.
Ruin.
Your lunch loses form. Blend with water and ice. Your sandwich becomes a smoothie. This is... well, I guess this is what happens when I don't roll the deck of many things for over a year.
What cursed ass
You know,
sandwich is this?
you could actually just choose to not post the episode. Like, none of us would know. Like, we wouldn't be the wiser. Like, if they rolled this many in a row, like, we wouldn't have a clue.
Roll sauce, I guess. And last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 13. Toom. Toom is a Middle Eastern sauce / spread.
Thanks for telling me. I was going to ask what it was.
Emulsified garlic and oil. I guess in that way, it's kind of like an aioli, but it's also very different.
Does not look like an
garlicky,
aioli.
Very delicious.
It looks like it looks like watery sour cream.
I don't want to drink it as a smoothie, but here we go. All right, and as it said, I'm going to add in our ice here.
Ice and
some
water.
So that the blender actually works. And now we replace our lid and blend. Ugh.
Oh, it's pink.
Pretend it's a strawberry milkshake. Ooh, smells like garlic. All right, here we go. Oh, it's very chunky. That's unfortunate.
Oh my god, it's so
No, cut in half
chunky!
or cross section, of course. Oh boy. As you can see, I'm extremely committed to this show, so please follow me on other platforms so that I don't disappear from your life in January. Let's taste this. Oh gosh. Oh, that's very bad. Oh, it's very bad. Oh. So I got to do whatever I can do to power through this. It's, oof. Little help from a chaser.
I don't think there's enough chaser on this planet.
Very much like garlic, which I think is actually
I
helpful.
think this is one of the rare things I might chase this with straight alcohol.
Because if it tasted much
The stronger,
more like
the better.
other things, I don't know if I could get through it, even though it is very, very difficult.
What episode is this? It's 348.
Want to keep doing this show, right? I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This was a struggle,
Oh!
but
You know what? I guess I said the last one was a 0, and he put it as a 1, and I was like, damn, he kind of gagged. I'm surprised. You got to remember, it can always get worse.
I am not going to be outdone. I have stomached terrible sandwiches, and I will stomach this terrible.
This might be
smoothie.
the first negative
All right,
one.
here we
I
go.
agree.
Last little bit,
Chow, we should make a top 5 worst ever.
which unfortunately is the chunkiest bit.
Oh,
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. But I did it. It's done. And I never have to do it again. No surprise, but it's a 0, and I'm gonna call it Deck the Halls. In lieu of a trip to Mount Doom, Earl, get rid of these. Good mimic. Thanks for hanging out with me today, y'all.
I would
Have a
literally
good
take
day.
those.
I'll see you next time.
I would have went as far for this as like driving them somewhere and like taking them really far away and throwing them as far away from your house as possible. Like that is vile.
Good
Where is it?
afternoon,
Okay,
D&D
next.
TikTok and beyond, and welcome to Roll
How does
for
he not
Sandwich,
vomit?
the series
I
where
don't
let
know.
Fate decide my
I
lunch.
got no clue.
Let's go. Today's episode of Roll for Sandwich is sponsored by Quest Portal. Quest
Oh.
Portal is an easy-to-use virtual tabletop available on web and mobile that makes it
I
easy
tried to
create,
fast
prepare,
forward.
and play
You
on
gotta
the
suffer
go.
with the
Quest
rest of
Portal
us.
is a great
Good luck.
choice for GMs and players who don't have a powerful PC, as it doesn't take a lot of resources to run. It works with a variety of different tabletop RPGs, and is a great way for you and your group to run your next online game. Head to questportal.com
Throw them
to
into an
sign up
actual
for free and
volcano.
start checking
Not
it out
wrong.
for yourself. I recently got to travel to Iceland to hang out with the Quest Portal team, and while I was there,
Wait, this would have been a perfect opportunity
I
to go
filmed a
throw
couple
the dice
episodes
in the
featuring
volcano.
Icelandic ingredients. So here's the Roll for Sandwich Iceland Special, Part 1. Let's get started with our roll for bread. 3, rye bread. Much heartier, darker,
like it
and
says
denser
rug-
than what we call
Looks like it
rye
said
bread
rug
in
bread.
America. This is much more similar to a traditional pumpernickel or even a New England brown bread. It is molassesy and a bit sweet
New
and a
England
little
brown
bitter.
bread. I've never heard of that.
Next up, let's roll for Maine. 9, hot dog. There's a famous hot dog stand in Iceland whose name translates to the town's best hot dogs. I made sure to stop by and try them, and we ended up rolling them again for the show here. Unlike American hot dogs, these delicious hot dogs contain lamb.
Hey, not too bad so
Next
far.
up, let's roll for cheese. 2, shrimp cheese spread.
Oh,
This type of cheese spread comes in many different flavors in Iceland,
Oh.
similar to how we have different flavors
Oh.
of cream cheese. And in that, it is similar to cream cheese. Texturally, it's a little different. I'd say it's somewhere
Oh.
between a processed cheese and cream cheese.
Oh.
This one is shrimp flavored. There was also ham, bacon, a couple other different flavors.
No.
I've had Swedish shrimp cheese before, and that
Shrimp
was all right.
cheese, I'm
so
good.
I'm hopeful here.
Chad, do you
All
guys
right,
even like
next up,
shrimp?
let's roll
Yo,
for
type
roughage.
one if you like shrimp.
6 lettuce and 7 bell pepper. Well, as far as the veggies go, we got off easy.
That's
A
okay.
little iceberg lettuce in Iceland, why not? And here we have our red bell pepper. In a lot of places outside.
What is it called when you get shrimp from like like an Asian restaurant when it's like battered? It's like almost like has like a crust. I've never liked shrimp. I don't know if it's tempura. Is it tempura? Is it? It's like big, right? It's not like popcorn shrimp. It's like literally the whole thing, and then it's like kind of bulby at the end. Maybe it was tempura. I had it at oh my god, there's this really really good restaurant in the seaport of Boston. It's called called like Mr. H or something, or Mr. K, I forget. Really good though, and I tried it there, and I normally don't like it. I don't like shrimp normally, but it was
Outside of the US, this
banging.
pepper is referred to as paprika, which might sound familiar because we call the spice, which is made of this pepper, dried and ground up, paprika. But for some reason, we don't call the pepper itself that. These peppers are a little sweet and have a nice crunch. They should fit our sandwich nicely. Let's get wild with our wild magic roll. 14,
If
cheese
allergies
salad.
get older- oof.
Toast salad, or cheese salad, is basically like a dip or side dish made with cheese, mayonnaise, sour cream, peppers, leeks. I've even found a recipe or two that contained pineapple or grapes.
Roses are
I don't know
red.
if
Math
this
that keeps
specific
track of information
salad
is
has
daft.
pineapple and grapes in it.
Happy 3 years flat.
Maybe I probably should
Oh,
have
I saw
asked.
March thing at 36 months.
But
Much love
We'll give it a
for
shot. And last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 10, honey. All right, well, capping off our interesting
Oh, it literally is
Icelandic
just
sandwich
honey.
with some nice local honey. I'm sure Icelandic bees produce the same type of honey that I'm used to for the most part.
It looks different
Definitely an
though.
interesting
Am
capstone to
I
this one.
crazy for thinking it
Quite a
looks
few
different?
slightly sweet elements, and now honey itself.
Like I've had the super processed store version, and I've had raw honey, and I've had a couple other, but it
See how it all
looks
comes together.
more clear.
Let's go ahead and get our
once he
sandwich
pulls it
closed
out.
up here.
Inside it looks yellow, but like once he
And
pulls
I
it
must
out, it
admit,
looks
I did
clear.
forget the toothpicks on
and
this
thick.
first Icelandic sandwich. Let's get it cut in half here. And
This is a
let's check out
texture
that cross-section.
person's worst nightmare. The
Looks
sandwich.
interesting. All right.
That's me. I'm texture.
Yes, for those wondering, the famous Icelandic fermented shark is on the list, but I didn't roll it today, so that's good. Let's give this one a taste. Those are really good hot dogs. They have a nice snap, and they're made of high-quality meat. I can't really taste the
I love a good
shrimpiness of the
dog.
cheese, probably because of the cheese salad on top of that, but overall, it's pretty good. The rye bread's a little crumbly, and like I said before, there were
What,
quite
a little
few sweet elements that came
7-7?
together. Would have maybe
Little
liked a little
7-7?
acid on this one, but all in all, pretty good sandwich. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 7.3, and I'm gonna call it the Two Dog Rye. Thanks for
Close.
hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you again on Friday.
All right, next.